Hello everyone, this is Professor J. Kim. Today I'm going to show you how to create double exposure photography effect using Photoshop in a very quick and easy way. Double exposure photography is a technique that layers two different exposures on a single image, combining two photos like this, 1 and 2, into one. Double exposure creates a surreal feeling for your photos like this. And the two photos can work together to convey deep meaning or symbolism. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and set the alarm for my latest video. Then let's get started. Okay, so please download these two sample files from the link I provided in my description. One, the portrait of this lady, and the background image I'm going to combine, like woods. Okay, so first, let's clip this figure. So there are hairs and then there's a lot of details. So we may use the pen tool, but as you know, the pen tool doesn't do the perfect job for that type of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to use quick selection tool, add a selection. So make sure you choose this quick selection tool. Okay. And the brush size, maybe my brush size is about 500 or between 500 and 600. You can make it bigger or smaller. And then I choose the other soft edges. Okay. So first, let's just select the figure, including hair. It doesn't have to be a perfect selection. Actually, we can't. Okay, so I just keep selecting the hairs, her face. Looks good. Okay, so that's what we got. Once you get this, on your top menu bar, you see that select and mask. Click on that. And then my view option is I'm going to choose this on black. You can choose anything you like. Red, I'm going to choose a black. Then on top of your toolbar, you will see that refine hair. So this is a great tool of Photoshop. So click on that. It will do a lot of job already. See? And then please choose the refine edge brush tool from the toolbox. My brush size about the 280, maybe 300 is up to you, about this size. And then I'm going to check the smart radius button on right. This one. Then now, let me check a few details. I think it looks okay already, but I'm going to have some kind of a better selection. See, there. And maybe here. Here. Okay, and the inside. So it looks okay for now. Just to say okay. So now I have a better selection, but I want to do some more touches. So still your selection is active, and then in your layers panel, my background layer is selected. On the bottom, you're going to see that layer mask. Click on that. See? So no background is gone. But I want to double check. So now hold down the Option key and then click on the black and white mask layer, this icon. See? And now I can see that some kind of a gray tone here and then some dark gray tone inside of this face. So I want to make it clear. So first, in your toolbox, please choose your burn tool. Burn. So burn tool, it will make your area, it's going to make it darker. And then the range, I'm going to choose the shadow because I'm going to get rid of this kind of a dark gray area. And the exposure, maybe about 50%. And let me rub on this. See? And I'm going to check here too. Let's see. Here. And here. So I can have just a black and white. And here too. and some gray areas. I'm gonna make it clear. Okay, now I see there's some of the gray area inside of this face. So this time switch your tool to dodge. And the range this time highlights. And the exposure 50% still. And the same brush size. I'm gonna just make it just pure white by rubbing. You can repeat. Okay. Here. And this one too. So I think it looks okay. Okay. Now hold down the Option key again and click on this the layer mask thumbnail, the image. So I'm back to here. Okay. Now let's create a new file. File, new. I'm gonna create 8 by 10 inches by 10 inches, and the resolution 300 dpi, and the background to contents white is okay. Any color is fine. And okay, create it. Now, back to the image, choose your selection tool, grab it, keep pressing your mouse button, and select the document we just created, and place your image somewhere in the middle, and release your mouse button now. So we have this. It looks too kind of a little bit big. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Command T. Command T. Hold down the Option about this size on the bottom, and hit the return key or check. So she looks okay now. Now you may keep this white background, or if you want to change the background color, just select your background image, background layer. Then in your layers panel, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth button, adjustment layer, solid color. I'm gonna choose very subtle, not reddish, maybe a little bluish color, very subtle bluish color, like that. So I have a new background color. So in this case, I don't need to keep this background layer anymore. So I'm gonna just delete that. Okay, now select your portrait layer with this layer mask, and then you downloaded this file, the one we're gonna use as a kind of a second image. We're gonna combine. Select the image and just drag and drop on top of this portrait. See? Let me zoom out. I'm gonna make it bigger. Hold down the Option, make it bigger to fill my entire space. Okay, and return. Okay, and then in your toolbox, in your layers panel, select this layer mask thumbnail. Hold down the Option, keep pressing your mouse button, and drag and drop to this image, new image layer. So image is masked. Okay, so it looks good. But if you want to relocate this image, then what you can do is unlink these two images, the image and then the layer mask, and then use your move tool, and you can relocate it. You can move around. I would have somewhere like this here. Okay, so on the road goes to her heart, something like that, her mind. Okay, so it looks good. And link it again. You can do it again at any time. Then now, select the portrait with the layer mask layer. Hold down the Option key, keep pressing, and drag it to the very top so we can have another layer on top. Okay, so we have 4 layers total. On this top new layer, change the blending mode from normal to, just try anything you like. See? You can see the difference. I'm going to choose this, lighten. So it looks good, but I lose a lot of the facial expression. So I'm losing her eyes, nose, and the lips. So what I'm going to do is I want to expose that portion. So on your second layer, which has your image and the layer mask, click on the layer mask, this one. Then now, choose your brush tool. Make sure your foreground color is black, and then your brush size, I'm going to choose about this. And the opacity value, I'm going to choose about maybe 30%. And rub. You can repeat multiple times until you see your expected result. Because I want to expose her face at least like that, and maybe a little bit of her hair. If you want to change your brush size, you can go there, you can make it bigger, or let me show you this. They're very useful keycaps. Hold down the Option and the Control key and drag it to the right. You can make it bigger. To the left, make it smaller. To the top, soft edges. To the bottom, hard edges. It's really a useful keycap. If I want to make it bigger, see? And maybe a little bit over her shoulder. Like that. Maybe her hair. If you think you erased maybe too much, then set your foreground color to white. And see? You can have more background. If you want to erase more, these three images, then set your foreground color to black and do this. Okay, so I think I'm good, but also I want to overlap with the background image a little bit. So in this case, set your foreground color white. Still my selection is this layer mask thumbnail, and I'm gonna increase my brush size way bigger, about this size, and watch. See? And if this happens again, see that? Then I'm gonna make my brush size smaller, set my foreground color black, and I'm gonna erase it so I can see her face clearly. And her hand. So you can edit it if you want to show more of this the wood images, or if you want to show more of her image. It's up to you by changing the this opacity value and brush size. You can show more or less. It's up to you. Like that. So let me double check what I got. So it's not bad. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope this video helps your project. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.